Cool.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Nicole here with Awaken Chiropractic. We are your admin chiropractors. We're starting a thing here where we are doing what our practice members are thankful for. And so we want to share TJ's story with you. And we're excited to be here. So TJ, how's it going?
It's great.
Yeah?
It's great. I actually just got off the table
Yeah.
at Awaken, and I'm feeling very good. It's a nice warm up for interviews, nervousness.
Yeah.
Everything is flowing great.
Flowing, yeah.
Feels great.
So try TJ. We're used to calling him another name, but he has a nickname that we go by too. So I'm used to calling him his regular name, but TJ. Tell us a little bit about what you do. What's your story? What do you do?
Yeah. So I came from a very rough sport in wrestling.
Yeah.
I was a wrestler all through my elementary school, middle school, high school, collegiate career, and in that I never really got hurt. I was like all out all the time.
Somehow.
And, right. And when I did get hurt, it wasn't it's like it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of a matter of willpower that I could get up and get through it, pull myself up by the bootstraps and get through it. Okay. And then after my wrestling career was actually the more difficult stages. I went to work at a desk job, and I found that I hated working at a desk, and not only that, it was deteriorating my health. That's when I went bald, and that's when actually I think it started before that. So in college, I studied engineering, and so I was used to being at a desk from my hours and hours of endless study, science and math. Yeah. I was constantly hunched over the desk and the computer. Yeah. And so working as a software engineer afterward was a continuation of the same thing, which was wreaking a lot of havoc on my body. Yeah. And so I'd left maybe 2 to 3 years before meeting you and Jared. Okay. And was sort of reconfiguring my career. Still am. Yeah. And it so happened that I had found some exercise that had gotten me, in my mind, it was going to get me 100% out of pain, out of chronic conditions and poor performance. Yeah. Because I still compete and I like to stay active. Yeah. So I have physical goals I was trying to meet. Yeah. And I thought
was your pain stopping it?
It was, yeah. Okay. But I thought that I could exercise my way to getting better. And I did probably maybe 40%, 30 to 40%. And that's when I met you guys. And it was through like a good friend and community nights, free dinners.
Before COVID, we used to have community nights. We're starting them back up. Our next one's Tuesday. So
so if you can show up and get a free meal and learn about how to realign your spine, then I was all about that. It didn't take a lot of convincing. Yeah. So when I started, I feel like it uncovered a lot that I was disconnected with. A lot of dark places that I imagine in my mind, and muscle connection. Yeah. And so I was able to start feeling a lot. Not just physically but emotionally start to come alive, I think. Yeah. And that's done wonders for me. Okay. Like in expression and relationships.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, that's always fun to hear.
All kinds of stuff. So as a chiropractor, you could also probably be considered a psychologist.
We don't do that, but just rewiring the brain helps. Helps that. Yeah, that's
and the
cool.
body, the brain and body, and all of the education stuff that you guys have done with relaxation response.
Yeah, the respiratory, the SRI, somatorespiratory integration. So it's exercises that we do. Yeah.
And there was another. Let's see. So the relaxation, and the sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous system.
Understanding what's going on in your body. Yep.
Yeah, that's a huge shift, and coming up to get new tools every time. Every time it's like Nicole highlights a different part of my body that brings awareness, and it sort of contributes to the complete package.
Yeah. And so would you say your overall quality of life is different? You're not just out of pain, your quality of life is different. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And would you say that we work on the same thing when you come in every time? Or are we doing something?
No, definitely not. Definitely not, even though there are sticking points that it takes a lot.
Patterns that we're working through,
yeah. And I think that to go through some of these patterns that have been built up over 30 years in a matter of a year and a half, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And now do you teach wrestling, coach wrestling now?
Yeah. I'm a coach.
Okay. So those younger versions of you, probably, there's going to be people out there, that are younger versions of you that are going to be mirrors, that are going to see themselves in you. What would you tell that person about this? What would you tell this person if they were questioning about this care?
Yeah, I would encourage the notion that it's an unconventional practice. I would encourage you to try it out, not judge it by its cover. In that the bones that you go in and get your bones cracked, I've never had this type of experience with chiropractic in that way.
Where we don't pop the bones, Yeah.
So instead of going and getting cracked, and really it extends to a lot of areas of exercise and physical fitness. You don't always have to pound your body into submission, and that's something that you guys help with. You gently and
gently
thoughtfully realign and fill in missing pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Well, is there anything else that you feel like somebody should know about this, about their health, their care, anything, before we jump off of here?
I would say this is the future of chiropractic. Instead of cracked bones and twisted necks, this is my opinion, but I would say more energetic and biological, physiological treatment is the way to go versus brute force or making guesses at diagnoses.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I like, is that even if you don't know what's causing a certain pain, you really practice the principles that will bring you along to get you out of pain.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, Tryson, there we go. I did it.
I go by TJ.
Yeah, TJ. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. We hope it can help others along their journey as well. And we look forward to seeing you at the next perfect time. And we thank you guys. Let us know if you need anything. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me hit finish.